Hi. It is 8 o'clock and nobody is here. Everybody is late today. But I'm waiting for everyone because it's exactly 8. Hi, Samo. Samo, you are the first one. Parmis is the second one. Hi, Parmis. Welcome. Afruz is the third one. Great. Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome. Hi. So happy. I was just a little bit worried about you because it was about 8 and nobody was here. Parmis, how was today? Sama, what about you? Afruz, were you busy today? Are you tired now or not? Were you at work, Afruz? Hilda is here. It was okay. Okay, happy to hear. You were at work, Sama, huh? Didn't you go out for walking or having some fun? You studied vocabulary and did your writing. Nice. But Parmis, I haven't gotten any yet. Why then? Hi, Hilda. How is it going? We are going to start weekend. That's why I'm yeah, I know, Sama. Yeah, weekend, you mean Thursday and Friday, yes? Because Wednesday is left. It's because I didn't type it yet. Okay. So I'm looking forward to reading that, Parmigiana. I've just took a shower and you feel fresh now. Okay, great. So great. And yes, and okay. Hilda, what about you? How is it going? Are you busy today? Did you go out or because it was freezing cold you couldn't get out? And tell me about Unit 17. How was Unit 17? Did you go through it? Was it easy or difficult? Hilda is typing. It was easy? Okay. Just reading. Reading or studying, Hilda? Which one? You were reading to have fun? For example, you were reading a novel or you were studying English? Which one? It was about business, Unit 17. Both of them. Great. So great. Okay. So you didn't pile up your lessons, huh? You cut up on them. Pile up یعنی انباشته کردن دیگه. You didn't to pile up. مثلا you pile up your dirty dishes. You pile up your dirty clothes. You pile up lots of books, for example, on your desk. That's pile up. And then, for example, on Friday or at the weekend, you catch up on them. Catch up on something. وقتی میخوایم بگیم به کارهای عقب افتادمون میرسیم میگیم catch up on something. Okay, so when during the week you don't have enough time to study and your lessons have been piled up, you catch up on them at the weekend. Okay, great, Hilda, because you enjoy studying. Perfect, because you are hardworking, you are studious. Okay, that's why. Very good. So today we want to talk about law. Okay, you know law, and it is related to crime and punishment. Okay, I'm sure everybody here knows crime, but let's review it. You can see that crime is a kind of action or activity that is against the law or illegal activity generally. Okay, so violent crime has been reduced. Violent crime, because you are talking about crime here in general, it is uncountable. But when you are talking about different kinds of crime, it can get countable then. Because if you check your dictionary, you can see that crime is countable and uncountable, but in different situations. So in which situation it is uncountable? When you are talking about it in general. مثلا اینجا ببینیم violent crime has been reduced. حالا we have got 100 different kinds of violent crime ولی you are talking about it in general. Okay, so that's crime. So, and you know punishment, huh? When someone commits a kind of crime, that person should be punished. I mean, criminals should be punished. That's punish, okay? Not necessarily about criminals. Even as a child, when you did something wrong, your parents punished you, okay? That's punish. And for 1.1, put the following into order from least to most serious. Which do you think are considered to be crimes? بیاین یه بار دوره کنیم ببینیم که اصلا we know them or not. You know arson? Arson? Sama, yes, very good. Arson is a kind of crime and you intentionally start a fire in order to damage or destroy something, especially a building. But don't forget that when you start fire somewhere, okay, intentionally, it's not by accident. That's intentionally, it is called arson, and that person is, a person who does it is arsonist. Okay, that person is arsonist. So if just a building is on fire by accident, you can say that it was arson. Arson is deliberately, is intentionally. There is a kind of aim behind it. Masalan, a cinema was burned out in North London last night. Police suspect arson. Suspect yani is just thinking about it. مشکوک شده. Smell a rat. Okay? When you smell a rat, you suspect. Number 2 is burglary. Okay? Burglary. حواست به pronunciationش باشه. Burglary. The crime of illegally entering a building and stealing things. Okay? Past the crime of illegally. Yani you are not allowed to enter there. It's without permission. Without permission. Permission as permit میاد دیگه. Without permission. Someone enters a place and steal things. Okay? بعد یادت نره که فرق بین steal و rob چیه. Steal یعنی you take something completely somewhere ولی rob یعنی you take part of something away. ببین مثلا I park my car in front of Safir. Okay? When I go back there is no car. There is no car. مثلا بکپکمو میذارم یه جا. When I go back, there is no backpack. Past, my car has been stolen. My backpack has been stolen. ولی rob means part of it has been taken away. مثلا, I park my car somewhere. When I go back, مثلا spare tire, یدک, اون لاستیک یدک, spare tire has been taken away. خب چی میشه؟ پس my car has been robbed. پس یادت باشه my car has been stolen یعنی there is no car there anymore. ولی when my car has been robbed یعنی part of it has been taken away. مثلا about my backpack. My backpack has been robbed. Yani my wallet is not in. My sunglasses are not there. My cell phone is not there. Just part of it has been taken away. Okay? Now, fraud. Fraud is the crime of getting money by deceiving people. Deceiving people, it means you cheat them. گولشون میزنیم. ببین من اگه شماها رو گول بزنم if I deceive you شما گول منو میخورید پس you fall for me. ببین I deceive you you fall for me. To fall for somebody. Don't forget it. پس someone deceives another, that person falls for him or her. Okay? حالا Fraud is the crime of getting money by deceiving people. مثلا you نمیدونم suggest something, you promise something really valuable and you get it and then you never do it. یه وعده سرخرمن میدیم to promise the moon. To promise the moon میشه وعده سرخرمن دادن. You promise the moon, you know that you can do it, but you just promise that, okay? And you fraud. دیدی مثلا اونایی که میگن مثلا نمیدونم از سطح elementary تا مثلا IELTS 7.5 6 ماهه. It's a kind of fraud, you know, because it's not possible to do that. این میشه کلاهبرداری. حالا کلاهبرداری کردن as a verb میشه defraud. Don't forget it. پس fraud is a noun and defraud is a verb. مثلا credit card fraud. He is fighting, what is that? Extradition to Hong Kong to face trial on fraud charges. Okay? ببین دوباره noun. verbش نیست. On fraud charges. And then the next one is vandalism. Okay, vandalism is something that you can see after, for example, some soccer matches between Istiqlal and Persepolis. You can see that. After some soccer matches, you can see. Vandalism is the crime of intentionally damaging property belonging to other people. حالا ببین این میتونه belonging to other people باشه، میتونه belonging to government باشه. Not necessarily مثلا to other people. ولی deliberately you damage people's belonging. Okay? That's vandalism. حتی بعد از یه سری کیاسا، کیاس میشه آشوب. مثلا chaos after presidential election, you could see that. ببین مثلا توی last آبان نه last year, it wasn't last آبان, last year you could see that. It was vandalism. چی میگیم تو فارسی بچه‌ها به vandalism? Do you know that? When deliberately or intentionally you damage property. آره thank you آره تخریب اموال. حالا it belongs to people یا sometimes it belongs to government. You know that, you know the government is the owner but you want to protest. That's the way to show your anger. That's why you damage that property. بعد بیا سراغ kidnapping. Do you know what kidnapping is? Okay. But to take a person away illegally by force, usually in order to demand money in exchange for releasing them. But when someone has been taken away by force, و sure it is illegal, in order to charge مثلا the family members یا in order to get your aim. یه وقتایی هم مثلا اون حتما مانی نیست، یه خواسته ای از گاورمنته. توی فیلم مثلا آژانس شیشه‌ای کیدنپینگ رو داشتیم. Okay. اگه you take an airplane away by force illegally چی میشه؟ hijack. Very good. Excellent. اگه با یه نفر رو با ماشینش ببری، یعنی مثلا دیگه کیدنپینگ میشه فقط that person. ولی فکر کن که مثلا I have got a car و someone takes me away with my car. خب what is that then? به جای های بذار کار، میشه carjacking. مثلا اینایی که میگن مثلا مسافر نیست ولی اسنپ میگیره، بعد مثلا چه میدونم طرف برای ماشینش ازش میگیره، اینا میشه carjacking. اینا different kinds of crime دیگه. پس kidnapping یادت باشه، hijack یادت باشه، carjack یادت باشه. The wife of a businesswoman was kidnapped from her home in London last night. بعد معمولا هم پسیو استفاده میشه. Somebody has been kidnapped. Someone was kidnapped. Okay? It's like that. And then we have got murder. Murder is the crime of intentionally killing a person. بچه by accident نیستا. Intentionally killing a person. مثلا two sisters have been charged with murder. ببین to be charged with یعنی to be accused of. اینم یاد بگیر. To be charged with میشه to be accused of، یعنی به یه کاری متهم شدن. To be accused of. بعد لطفاً پرپوزیشناشو با هم قاطی نکن. Someone has been charged with murder, with kidnapping, with fraud. مثلا خبری که مثلا چه دوستم متهم به کلاهبرداری شده. Okay? My friend has been charged with fraud. یا my friend has been accused of fraud. Of. حواست باشه این این of. Don't forget it. یا مثلا there were 3 murders in town last year. murders. murderer اون آدمیه که این کار رو انجام میده. Okay? A person who kills someone by accident میشه murderer. ببین teach, teacher. Drive, driver. Murder, murderer. Don't forget it. accuse رو بهت گفتم. charge رو گفتم. مثلا the 3 were convicted of murder. ببین to be convicted of هم میشه proved guilty of، یعنی ثابت شده دیگه، اینا به این متهم شدن. okay? to اینا همشون سینونیمن. to be convicted of. پس اگه یه جایی مخصوصا توی دیسکاشن اسه یا خیلی از این تاپیک های لا میاد، یکی هم توی پرابلم سولوشن ها، اگه اینا رو داشتی حواست باشه که فقط یه چیز به کار نبری. مثلا فقط to be charged with نگی، یه بار بگو to be charged with، یه بار بگی to be accused of، یه بار بگو to be convicted of. okay? و مثلا a murder weapon, a weapon used to commit a murder. آره اون وپنی که استفاده میشه توی مثلا یه مردر که بعد اونو پلیس کانفیسکیت میکنه. کانفیسکیت یعنی توقیف میکنه. کانفیسکیت به اون میگیم مردر وپن. مثلا یادتونه برای سر قضیه نجفی میگفتن که اون مردر وپنی که واقعا استفاده شده با اون وپنی که الان کشف شده they are quite different. به اون میگیم a murder weapon. Very good. Pickpocketing is the next one. Pickpocketing to steal things out of people's pockets or bags, especially in a crowd. چی میشه؟ جیب زنی؟ یا همچین چیزایی. جیب بری. آره جیب بری. جیب زنی مگه داریم؟ آره جیب بری. دقیقاً آره. میشه پیک پاکتینگ. اوکی. بعد مثلا موبایل اسنچینگ داریم. اوکی. اینطوری یکی قاپ میزنه میشه to snatch و to grab. مثلا میگیم که موبایل snatcher. قاپ زن میشه موبایل قاپ زن. قاپ چیه؟ آره موبایل اینطوری قاپ زن میشه موبایل snatcher. But someone pickpocketed my wallet. Okay? حالا این قشنگتره که اصلا پسیو بشه. My wallet has been pickpocketed. به نظرم اینطوری قشنگتره. Okay? And then smuggle. Smuggle means to take things or people. ببین هم میتونه things باشه هم میتونه people باشه ها. To or from a place secretly and often illegally. Okay? قاچاق کردنه. و حواست باشه که it's not only about things. It's about things and also about people. Okay? میشه smuggling. Which is so common in Iran. About people and also about things. And then swear, because we have got swearing, okay, to use words that are rude or offensive as a way of emphasizing what you mean or as a way of insulting someone or something. پس swear یه نوع crime میتونه به حساب بیاد. تو ایران هم همینه. If you complain to the court of law, that person has to pay the penalty. چون میشه فحاشی دیگه. swearing یه نوع crime. حالا it depends که which kind of swear it is، ولی به هر صورت چیز میشه، باید پید پنالتی کنه. پنالتی میشه اون جریمه. That person will be fined. To be fined یعنی جریمه شدن. To be fined. Don't forget. Okay. پنالتی رو هم که بلدی. To pay the penalty. And then dumping toxic waste. ببین dump کلن یعنی to get rid of something unwanted, especially by leaving it in a place where it's not allowed to be there. خود این حالا به غیر از toxic wasteش هم خودش میتونه تو خیلی از کشورها اصلا crime نیست، petty crime. Petty crime یعنی it's a kind of crime that is not that serious ولی you will be fined for. ببین هیچ کس تو رو نمیندازه زندان به خاطر دامپینگ، ولی you will be fined یعنی you have to pay the penalty. به این میگیم dump. اوکی یه جا litter to litter آشغال بریزی یه جایی شد to dump یا to litter. مثلا the tax was so unpopular that the government decided to dump it. نه اینجا میشه refuse it. اینجا معنی اونو نمیده، ولی اینجا این معنیش هم یاد بگیر. To dump it. حتی برای break up کردنم میگیم مثلا he dumped me. یعنی مثلا he refused me. He said no to me. Toxic waste میشه poisonous waste که واقعا it's a kind of petty crime. Toxic یعنی poisonous. Waste هم که you know دیگه. Rubbish. هر چیزی که you just throw it out. Very good. خب یه بار پس بیا pronunciationش رو با هم چک کنیم. Arson, burglary, fraud, vandalism. همیشه حواست باشه ISM ism خونده میشه. Vandalism, kidnapping, murder, pickpocketing, smuggling, swearing, and dumping toxic waste. Questions? No. بچه which one do you think is the most serious? بهم بگین که which one in your idea is the most serious? Murder. Kidnapping. Okay. Yeah, و افروز which one is the most serious? افروز داره لایحه می نویسه. چی؟ ببخشید. گول زدن چی؟ Deceive. افروز میشه deceive. ببین اینه هاجش. توی فراده ببین. اینه هاش. Deceive. افروز کدوم most important بود؟ You didn't say that, did you? you're thick. افروز مگه میخوای marry کنی؟ You just want to say a word. rape. Okay, raping. افروز الان rape اینجا بود؟ Great, so. Okay, great. آره rape. بعد حالا which one is the least important? چیزی یاد مثلا شما به عنوان crime حسابش نمی کنی. فکر کنم something very آره سما exactly I wanted to say especially in Iran. Swearing Parmi is pickpocketing has to be a kind of crime, isn't it? Maybe it depends که چی بدزده ها. مثلا اگه آدامس بدزده اوکی، ولی مثلا something valuable it doesn't harm anybody. Swearing ببین it does سما، ولی مثلا someone's pride میدونی؟ نه پرایدی که سوار میشیم ما غرورش رو منظورم. یا someone's honor. Okay? ولی آره physically not. Okay? آره. See, nowadays it's common. Oh, which one, pardon, is pickpocketing or swearing? Which one is getting common? Or both even? Both. Oh. What about shoplifting, بچه؟ Shoplifting یعنی مثلا some people go to hyperstar یا حالا to a big supermarket, they eat something there and they don't pay for that. Shoplifting. If you get on the subway, okay. Especially mobile snatcher. Oh, okay. Okay. So what about these days they are getting common. You will experience both swearing and pickpocketing at the same time. Oh, how about then? How about then? You're exposed to both, huh? در معرض هر دوتاش قرار میگیری. To be exposed to. یا you are in danger of both. اون تازه خیلی قشنگتره. Exposed to something یا to be in danger of something. You are in danger of being مثلا حالا kidnapped. What about shoplifting? Have you ever shoplifted? Be honest, even as a child. Yes, Sama. Where? When? No? When you were a child. Interesting. And what did you shoplift? What did you get? لواشک حتما مثلا. Shoplift some nuts. Boy, me too. پفک نمکی. دارن کانفس میکنن حالا یکی. To confess. Confess یعنی اعتراف کردن. You confess. And my mom, your mommy got it. You couldn't get away with that. To get away with something یعنی قصر در بری. Get away with something. فکر کن تقلب میکنی تو جلسه امتحان و معلمت نمیبینه. پس you got away with that. Okay? Nobody caught you red-handed. To catch somebody red-handed. ببین سر بزنگا اگه مچ کسی رو بگیری چون مثلا فکر کن که دستاش خونی بوده خب مثلا because of murdering بعد تو همون لحظه مچش رو بگیری میشه to catch someone red-handed. مچ کسی رو گرفتن. اگه مچتو نگیرن چه اتفاقی میافته؟ You got away with that. یعنی قصر در رفتی. Okay, great. So خیلی خوب. Up to here. Any questions? Anything vague? Anything? Yes, Afroz came back. Afroz, you got cut off? Afroz Jana, are you with us? I think you got cut off. Okay. Any questions up to here? Afroz, you don't have any? Parmis, no? Okay, great. So, okay, great. Okay. Now, 1.2. Now, read the text and decide whether statements 1 to 7 are true or false. Write the words from the text which mean the same as or the opposite of the words in italics. بچه تکلیفشو تو خونه انجام بدین 1 to 7 شو ولی بریم با هم بخونیم که یه وقت چیزی از چشممون جا نیفتاده باشه. Okay? Crime is defined by society. Okay? یعنی چی؟ یعنی که the definition of crime is different from one country to another. گرفتی چی شد؟ ببین مثلا تو ایران بایگمی مثلا marrying 2 or 3 people at the same time برای یه آقا crime نیست. یا آقا میتونه 4 تا خانم هم داشته باشه at the same time. ولی همین توی آمریکا crime. خب به خاطر همینم مثلا شاید یه جایی مثلا swearing اصلا به عنوان petty crime هم به حساب نیاد ولی یه جایی مثلا you can complain و you can sue that people that person. Okay? حالا اینجا چی داره میگه؟ میگه crime is defined by society and relative to the society defining it. Traditionally اینجا معنی traditionally برمیگرده به basically. Okay? Traditionally crime is considered an offense. بیا اینجا offense رو ببین. Offense یه سینونیمه برای any kind of illegal act or a crime. مثلا میگیم a serious offense, a minor offense. Minor offense میشه offenseی که یا petty crimeی که حالا زیادم مهم نیست، مثل swearing مثلا، مثل pickpocketing نه ولی shoplifting مثلا. A criminal offense یا a driving offense. میبینی؟ Because you are not allowed to drive when you are drunk. حالا اگه این کار رو بکنی میشه drink driving offense. A violation. بعد یه چیزی هم بهت میریم البته پایین الان offensive رو میبینیم چون offense noun offensive adjective بشه. Violation noun violate و violation is an action that breaks or acts against something, especially a law, agreement. اینجا معنی agreement توافقه. Principle, any rules, or something that should be treated with respect. violate میشه وربش که مثلا میگیم که حق کسی رو ضایع کردن، یه قانونی رو شکستن. violate یعنی بعد از تی داره. violation is a noun of it. پس violation و offense interchangeableن. حواست باشه تو speakingت یا تو writingت اگه یه بار گفتی offense یه بارم بگو violation. هی یه لغتی رو تکرار نکن. ببین تو تا همین الان برای crime رو یاد گرفتی، offense رو یاد گرفتی، violation رو یاد گرفتی، petty crime رو یاد گرفتی، بعد با offense minor offense رو یاد گرفتی. اینا collocation ها هن دیگه که you should know. و violate verb بشه. And then a violation of public rules or laws. ببین rules و regulation هم میگیم ما قوانین و مقررات. rules and regulations. حواست بهش باش. Crime is defined. بعد یه چیز خیلی باحال اینه که تو به جا اون جمله اولیه که گفته crime is defined by society اون crime رو بذار x که بعد بتونی اونو هر چیزی که دوست داری بنویسی. مثلا می نویسی happiness is defined by society, success is defined by society. ببین تو یه پترن خوب یاد میگیری برای speakingت و writingت که everywhere you have got this prefabricated sentence از پیش ساخته است و you can easily say that at that time without even thinking about it. پس اینم حواست باشه. Crime is defined within each society by a specific criminal laws on a national, state and local level. ببین بعضی چیزا مثلا توی United States توی یه استیتی کرایم، توی یه استیت دیگه it's not considered as crime. به خاطر همین داره میگه national, state and local level. Actions that are offensive. ببین offensive یعنی they cause offense. حواست باشه verbش offend. It ends in D. The noun form is offense and the adjective form is offensive. پس offensive هر چیزیه که it causes offense. مثلا this program contains language that some viewers might find it offensive. خب to an individual or group of people but do not violate laws are not crimes. violate رو اینجا برات نوشتم. آره بالای rules و regulation برات نوشتم. خب to violate ببینش to break or act against something, especially a law, agreement, principle or something that should be treated with respect. مثلا they were charged with, they were accused of. اون بالا چارت هایی که با هم یاد گرفتیم with violating federal law. پس federal law رو they violated یعنی چی؟ یعنی they broke. یعنی they didn't consider it, they didn't observe it. That's violate. Punishment or other sanctions result from the violation of these laws, and the social system for monitoring and enforcing public rules or laws is put into action. Punishment and other sanction. ببین sanction رو. Sanction is an official order, such as the stopping of trade that is taken against a country in order to make it obey international law. ببین sanction همون چیزیه که ما الان باهاش روبرویم. Embargo. اینکه we are not allowed to have any kind of business trade with other countries. تحریم. یه نوع punishment دیگه. Embargo و sanction are they are the same synonymous. Embargo و sanction are considered as punishment. بعد تحریم کردن میشه impose. ببین many nations have imposed sanctions on the country because of its attacks on its own people. بعد ما مدل‌های مختلف سانکشن داریم، مثلا trade sanctions، مثلا economic sanctions. بعد اپوزیت impose میشه to lift. اوکی؟ ببین مثلا میگه که trade or economic sanctions will only be lifted. To lift a sanction یعنی برداشته میشه. or stop. Got it? پس اینجا sanction به عنوان یه نوع punishment به حساب میاد. بر ما هم همینطوره دیگه. بر ما هم sanctionی که against ایران گذاشتن به عنوان یک punishment گذاشتن. پس sanction و embargo verb تحمیل این embargo ها میشه impose، برداشتنش میشه lift و we have got different kinds. For example, trade sanction, economic sanction or any kind of it. بعد بیا چیز رو نگاه کن. enforcing public rules. enforce هم برات نوشتم. to make people obey a law or to make a particular situation happen or be accepted. میگیم اعمال قانون میشه enforce. میبینی؟ to make people obey a law. مثلا it's not always easy for the police to enforce speed limits. یعنی چی؟ یعنی not everybody agrees. Some people break it. The new teacher had failed to enforce any sort of discipline. می‌بینی؟ یعنی couldn't set any kind of discipline. This is enforce. And then the social system generally consists of an administrative authority. Administrative is here, relating to the arrangement and work that is needed to control the operation of a plan or organization. ببین administrative مثلا manager میشه manager اجرایی. اون آدمی که is needed to control the operation of a plan or organization. مثلا یک کار اجرایی رو میگیم administrative work. مثلا an administrative problem. میبینی؟ Your responsibilities will be mainly administrative. یعنی چی؟ یعنی you are not there just to be there. You are there to control. You are there to see how the operation goes on. Authority هم که میدونی دیگه. مثلا میگیم school authorities یعنی managers یعنی a group of people in charge of something. Their responsibility is controlling. Authority is a group of people with official responsibility for a particular area or activity. مثلا the health authority, school authorities, university authorities, the local housing authority. اینا میشن اجرایی. That formally deals with crime and a force of representative officers to enforce the laws and act on behalf of society. Do you know on behalf of means instead of. فکر کنم ننوشتمش اینجا. آره نه ننوشتمش. On behalf of میشه instead of. مثلا on behalf of everybody here I should say congratulations to you. Okay. مثلا on behalf of everybody here I should say condolence. تسلیت گفتن میشه condolence. Okay. Of society, and then being guilty of a criminal act actually involves some form of conscious evil intent. Okay. خب بیا بریم اول conscious رو ببینیم. conscious میدونی دیگه determined and intentional، یعنی از روی آگاهی یک کاری رو انجام میدیم. with awareness, that's conscious. He's obviously making a conscious effort to be nice to me at the moment. Conscious effort یعنی he knows that he's trying to be nice. But it wasn't a conscious decision to lose weight. It just happened. یعنی I didn't make it. I didn't make my decision based on awareness. I wasn't aware of it. This is a conscious decision. اینا رو حتما یاد بگیر برای کالوکیشن های رایتینگت و اسپیکینگت معجزه میکنه تو گرفتن نمرت. Conscious effort, conscious decision یعنی چیزی که you are aware of doing that. ببین intent یعنی چی؟ The fact that you want and you plan to do something یعنی یه اکشنی که you wanted to do it. حالا conscious evil، ببین evil خونده میشه یعنی اون A اول ای خونده میشه، اون آیه ا خونده میشه، پس میشه evil. ببین conscious evil intent یعنی a kind of action you knew that it was bad but you did it with awareness. Got it? مثلا murdering. ببین اگه من مثلا بزنم قلی رو بکشم، خب این conscious دیگه. من at first I decided to do that. پس این conscious. بعد intent یعنی یه اکشنیه که I decided to do that. یعنی it was planned. It was by control. و evil چون it is bad. It wasn't a good one. خب پس چی میگه؟ میگه being guilty of a criminal act usually involves some form of conscious evil intent or recklessness. recklessness هم برات نوشتم. Dangerous behavior that shows you are not thinking about it, the risks and possible results of your action. ببین یه dangerous behavior که you are not thinking about the consequences of what you are doing. مثلا the accident was a result of recklessness. ببین reckless یعنی careless. حالا recklessness میشه carelessness. ولی carelessness اونقدر چیز نیست، serious نیست، ولی recklessness واقعا serious. A kind of dangerous behavior. She had acted with extreme recklessness. خب به هم یه چیزی رو بگو. معنی conscious evil intent رو گرفتی؟ Don't you have any questions about it? آره okay, very good. پس conscious شد aware. With awareness you do something. evil رو که میدونی. intent هم که any kind of action that you do. افروز تو گرفتی؟ هیلدا پارمیس گفت yes. سما yes. پس ازش حتما تو رایتینگ و اسپیکینگ استفاده کن. Don't forget it. Okay? Conscious evil intent or recklessness. In unintentional cases یعنی اون کیس هایی که by accident happened. It wasn't aimful. Such as crimes committed by children or the insane. Insane means a person who is not mentally healthy. is mentally ill. به این آدمه میگیم insane. ببین insane means mentally ill. For the last 10 years of his life he was clinically insane. Or for example informal I sometimes think I'm going این informal حواست باشه. این دوتا نقطه‌شو یادم رفته بذارم. I sometimes think I'm going insane. یعنی I think that I'm getting crazy. I'm getting confused. این میشه insane. The criminal is not usually punished in the same manner as the intentional crime. آره دیگه واقعا باید punishment intentional crime و unintentional crime different باشه دیگه. یا مثلا اونی که as a child someone did it و as I don't know, for example, an insane someone did it. خب it's quite different with someone who did something through awareness. Excellent. یه بار پاراگراف 1 رو بر خودت کامل بخون. ببین اگر you have got any kind of questions, ask me. حالا it can be grammar wise, vocabulary wise, ask me please. Only the first paragraph. افروزی type. On behalf of means instead of. مثلا on behalf of everybody in the class, I should say, Afroz, congratulations. مثلا because you bought a new house or whatever. On behalf of everybody. یعنی instead of everyone. خیلی برای congratulations و نمیدونم condolence و اینا افروز به کار میره. آره دقیقا توی letter writing هم آره توی جنرالا. You're right. What else? هیلدا، پارمیز، دما. گفتم اون دفعه بهتون کلاستون شده قشنگ کلاس بعد از سال تحویل. دیدی بعد از سال تحویل خیابونا چه شکلی میشه؟ کلاس شما دقیقاً همون شکلی شده دیگه. آفرین که شما هم میاین نمیذارین آفلاین ببینین. آره پارمیز. البته چیزم هستن طفلیا بیزی هن. مثلا سمیه که قشنگ معلومه. سمیه رو میدونم، مهین رو امروز میدونم، مهدی رو نمیدونم، دیگه کی نیست؟ نرگس که با کووید 19 داره واقعا میجنگه، نه بر خودشا از نرس. دیگه کی نیست بچه؟ عارفه که همیشه آفلاین میبینه. unintentional case. چیزی که هیلدا اونایی که intentional نیست، یعنی اونایی که by accident اتفاق میفته، یعنی deliberately اتفاق نیفتاده. چون intentional یعنی based on your intention یعنی desire. تو اگه بخوای یه کاری رو بکنی پس you did it intentionally، ولی if it just happened it is unintentional. مثل همون کاری که مثلا children do that یا مثلا insane do that. Okay. Perfect. Samadan, Parmesan Janan, don't you have any questions to ask? No? Okay, great. خیلی خوب. بیایم بریم قسمت دومش. Theories of crime and criminal activity. Crime is a noun and criminal is the adjective form. Activity are numerous. Numerous means many. Numerous means many. ببین برات اینجا هم نوشتم. We have discussed these plans on numerous occasions. یادت دیسکاس رو بهت گفتم که چیز نداره، حرف اضافه نداره، about نداره. حواست همیشه بهش باشه. We have discussed these plans. کلاغ که شاخ نداره، discuss about نداره. یکی دیسکاس رو بهت گفتم، یکی جاج رو بهت گفتم. کلاغ که شاخ نداره، judge about نداره. پس we have discussed these plans on numerous occasions. یعنی many occasions. Not few or a few occasions, numerous of them. Retailers of this type, once rare, are now numerous. Retailer is the opposite of wholesaler. Retail یعنی مثلا you sell مثلا one or two of something. Wholesale یعنی in big amount. میگه retailers of this type once rare. Once یعنی یه موقعی کمیاب بودن. Once rare are now numerous. There are many of them. And varied یعنی different. Vary verb to vary. میگیم it varies from a person to another. But the reasons behind crime remain elusive. Okay? What does elusive mean? When something is elusive, it's not easy to say that. It's not easy to explain. It's very difficult to describe. It's very difficult to find, to achieve, to remember. چرا؟ چون vague. Okay? Illusion از چیز میاد دیگه. nounشه دیگه. Elusive یه چیزیه که not easy to describe, not easy to say, not easy to achieve. The answers to these questions remain as elusive as ever. Okay, یعنی forever. Success, however, remained elusive for her. یعنی she couldn't find it, she couldn't achieve it. It was really difficult for her to achieve. That's elusive. پس چی اینجا elusive؟ theories. Theories of crime and criminal activity are numerous and varied, but the reasons behind crime remain elusive. یعنی هنوزم they don't know why some people commit a kind of crime, I mean. Theories suggest many possible causes. One theory suggests that property crime یعنی any kind of crime related to money. یعنی هر چیزی که مانی توش دخیل باشه. On criminal motive، ببین motive میشه a reason for doing something. A reason for doing something. از همون motivation میاد. اینکه انگیزه یه آدمی برای یه کاری چیه. مثلا میگه Why would she have killed him? She has no motive. Does he have a motive for lying about where he was? اصلا انگیزه‌ای برای دروغ گفتن داره؟ دلیلی برای دروغ گفتن داره؟ Does he have a motive? What is the motive behind? یعنی the reason for مثلا the bombing. Bombing هم که میشه bomb. So that's motive. And then it depends on criminal motive and opportunities to perpetrate. What is it's here? Perpetrate. یه ذره تانگ تویستینگه میبینی؟ مثل وترنریانه. تانگ. به چیزی که نمیتونیم راحت تلفظش کنیم میگیم تانگ تویستینگ. تانگ تویستینگ. perpetrate میشه perpetrate. آره میشه تو دقیقا معنیشو نگاه کن همون تو commit a crime or a violent or harm act. ببین به جای commit a crime میتونی اینو بگی ولی حواست باشه که رجیسترش خیلی فرماله. مراقب باش که مثلا توی اسپیکینگت بهتره که اینو به کار نبری چون level of your speaking دقیقا انقدر فرمال نیست. مثلا in this country half of all violent crime is perpetrated by people who have been drinking alcohol. Because these kind of people committed crime. And then it also contends that content means to say that something is true or it's a fact. ببین content خیلی فرماله و خیلی قشنگه. هر موقعی که تو فارسی میخوای میگی مثلا چون من داشتم یه متنی رو فارسی و انگلیسیش رو با هم میخوندم میدم اونجایی که نوشته صحه به یه چیزی بذاری صحه به چیزی گذاشتن یعنی تاییدش کنی کانفرمش کنی بگی که yes that's true اونجا content رو به کار میبریم. ببین مثلا میگه the lawyer contended that her client had never been near the scene of the crime. میبینی؟ یعنی confirm that. ولی خب از confirm خیلی فرمال تره. خیلی آره هیلدا آره خیلی. هر دوتاش هم اون بالایی perpetrate هم این content هر دوتاشون خیلی فرمالن و عالیان برای رایتینگت. تو اسپیکینگت اگه خب مثلا هر چی گفتی خیلی فرمال بود فاین، ولی اگه مثلا level اسپیکینگت رجیستر اسپیکینگت انقدر فرمال نبود it's better not to use them. Okay. Also contends that crime is influenced by the degree to which others guard over neighborhoods and other people. This particular theory relates an increase in crime rate to an increase in crime opportunity and a decrease in protection. ببین اینایی که به هم ربط میده. Research also shows that income inequality ببین income inequality یعنی چی؟ یعنی مثلا I earn a million مثلا قلی earns 100 millions a month. این میشه چی؟ این میشه inequality. Equality میشه the same. Inequality not the same. Correlates to property crime. حالا correlate یعنی چی؟ If two or more facts, numbers, whatever correlate or are correlated, there is a relationship between them. یعنی چی؟ یعنی mutual. یعنی two-sided. یعنی هر چقدر این inequality of income بیشتر بشه crime هم بیشتر میشه. Got it? To be mutual به هم ربط داره. ببین افروز میگه که research also shows that income inequality correlates to property crime. یعنی property crime will increase if inequality income happens. یعنی مثلا درآمد من با درآمد تو خیلی با هم فرق میکنه. این چی به وجود میاره؟ poverty. poverty چی به وجود میاره؟ crime. That's why they are correlated. They are mutual. الان گرفتی یا بگم؟ آره. بعد چی؟ این دوتا income inequality با property crime. property crime چی بود؟ اون kind of crimeی بود که ربط به property داره. مثلا robbing your car، مثلا shoplifting، pickpocketing، mobile snatching، یه چیزی که ربط به property تو داره. property آدما کلن. اینجور kind of crime ها. مثلا income inequality نمیتونه lead to کنه به murdering، به kidnapping، چون اصلا موتیو اون با موتیو این فرق میکنه. ولی وقتی که there is poverty پس I need some money, I'm in danger of even death پس I have to steal something, I have to rob. Questions? خودش هم مثالش خیلی قشنگه. میگه stress levels and heart diseases are strongly correlated. میبینی؟ برای اینکه one causes another. یعنی stress causes heart diseases. Okay. Questions? حالا نه خیلی خب. حالا یه بار کل این پاراگراف رو بر خودت بخون. Ask me if you have any questions. ببین هر جاش ویگه willingly I'll explain again. Let me know if you are done. سمادان Afro's is typing. Property crime آره any kind of crime related to property. ببین property میشه اون چیزایی که من دارم، مثلا my car, my house, my jewelry, my belongings. خب حالا any kind of crime related to them مثل چی؟ مثل pickpocketing، مثل mobile snatching، مثلا even arsoning، اینا میشه property crime. ولی مثلا kidnapping منو یکی بدزده که ربط به پراپرتی من نداره. swearing ربطی به پراپرتی من نداره. گاره؟ هر چیزی که ربط به پراپرتی داشته باشه افروز. بعد چرا؟ به خاطر اینکه ببین اون آدمه اینکامش درآمدش با تو خیلی فرق میکنه و is in need of money. ببین نه اینکه justifiable باشه ها، justifiable یعنی توجیه پذیر باشه ها، ولی that's the theory behind it. Okay? Great. خب بریم سراغ یه قسمت فوق‌العاده آسون. Next part is word building. Complete the table. Let's talk about error warning first. It said a convict is a person. بچه‌ها page 95. ببین 1 تا 7 گذاشتم خودت تو خونه انجام بدی چون دیگه it's easy. تو الان همه لغت‌ها و اینا رو بلدی. You can easily do that. Okay? حالا بیا سراغ error warning on page 95. A convict is a person. Convict یعنی استرسش رو اولیه. Is a person who is in prison. متهم شده دیگه. چون to convict verb بود دیگه و استرسش روی ویه. To convict someone is to find them guilty in a court of law. You commit a crime or convict a criminal. Not convict a crime. آره دیگه convict یعنی to be accused of something. ولی to commit a crime یعنی when you do something wrong. They are completely different. و حواست به این باشه که collocation crime commit a crime و convict a criminal. چون یه آدمی که یه کرایم رو انجام داده تو متهمش میکنی. Not convict a crime. We talk about criminal acts, not criminal actions. آره criminal هم با act چیز میشه collocate میشه. اینجا it's a matter of collocation. حواست باشه commit a crime, convict a criminal and criminal acts. حالا برو complete the table 1.3 and let me know when you are done. Criminal is a person who commits a crime. یادت نره. Waiting for you. اگه توی دومی دیتر رو نمیدونی اینجا برات معنیشو نوشتم. روی بورد هست. Thanks. Thank you, Sama. Thanks. The second bingo goes to Tamayister andivandan. So don't forget deterrent and as a verb to deter. Deterrent, okay, making someone less likely to do something by making it difficult for them to do it or by making them realize that it will have bad results. مثلا چرا یه جای دوربین میذارن؟ Because of its deterrent effect. و to deter یعنی to prevent someone from doing something or to make someone less enthusiastic یعنی eager about doing something by making it difficult. حالا میتونه difficult باشه or by threatening bad results if they do it. Okay? پس میتونه هم با awareness دادن باشه هم با threatening باشه با تهدید باشه. These measures are designed to deter an enemy attack. High prices are deterring, okay? Deterring many people from buying houses. ببین high prices are deterring many young people from buying houses. So, crime and the verb, what is that for crime? Very good. Commit. ولی ای نداره افروز جانم. C-O-M-M-I-T. دیگه ایشو بردار. Commit a crime. Okay. و the adjective form is criminal. Excellent. پس crime. Commit a crime and the adjective criminal. A person who does it is criminal as well. یادت باشه. یعنی به عنوان noun هم میاد برای اون آدمی که committed a crime. That person is criminal. Noun for deter. Verb is deter. Noun is deterrent. دقیقا. اسپلش رو یادت نره. D-E اینها این بالا برات نوشتم. کجا بود؟ نهاش. D-E-T-T. D-E-T-E-R-R-E-N-T. چرا سخت بودین؟ سبز رو گذاشتم روش. Deterrent. Okay. و the adjective form is deterrent as well. حواست باشه. هم adjective هم noun. The verb form is enforce. Noun. Enforce یاده. Enforce rules. Enforce regulations by authorities. Enforcement. Very good. And the adjective form? In. For. هم میتونه enforced باشه هم میتونه enforceable باشه. Something is enforceable یعنی قابل اجرا یعنی میشه اینو اجراش کرد. Enforceable و enforced یعنی دیگه it's done. And offend, the noun form is offense. Very good. And the adjective form is offender. Is a noun form again. آره. Okay. ولی adjectiveش چیه؟ Offensive. Excellent. Very good. Offensive. Excellent. Okay. Afruz, Parmis, are you there? Prevention is a noun. What is the verb form? Prevent. Very good. And the adjective form? Something that you can prevent. Preventable. Excellent. Very good. Preventable. Okay. And then prison as a noun, as a verb. In prison. آره. یکی in prison یکی to be imprisoned. Okay. Imprison someone یعنی زندانیش میکنیم ولی پسیبش میشه to be imprisoned. Okay. یادت نره. And the adjective form? Imprisoned. Okay. And then noun, punishment, verb. Punish. Very good. And adjective? punishable. Very good. مثل preventable. Punishable. مثل enforceable. میبینی؟ Enforceable, preventable, punishable. Okay? Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay. مثلا children are not punishable. یعنی we shouldn't punish them. مثلا insane are not punishable. یعنی we shouldn't punish them. Okay? Excellent. خب do 1.4 and then you can have a break. برای اینکه it's related to this part و as easy as ABC. Do it and then you can have a break. Thank you, Hilda. Thanks. Really appreciate it. The second bingo goes to Sama. Very good. What about Afruz? What about Parnis? Are you done? Yes? Okay. Number one, all acts should be punished. All offensive acts. Okay. Criminal acts. نه دیگه اس نذار دیگه برای اینکه adjective و adjective can't be singular. Adjective should be always adjectives can't be plural. It should be always singular. آره. پس میتونیم بگیم offensive میتونیم من بگیم criminal. No difference. Every society needs a strong system of law enforcement. Excellent. Very good. People who verb commit, yes, crimes are often victims themselves. Okay, you know victim, yeah, you know the victim of مثلا natural disaster, the victim of war, قربانیان victims. Victimize verbشه یادت نره. I think dumping toxic waste should be made a offense. یعنی adjective میخوایم. criminal. آره. چیزم میتونی بگی. punishable هم میتونی. right. آره دقیقا. punishable هم میتونی بگی. There is little to something people from doing this at the moment. آره deter. Excellent. Very good. Very good. I think we could have prevented, very good, this crime by fitting an extra lock on the door. Excellent. Could have PP, should have PP. یادت نره. Okay, something that is done but you are thinking of possibility. این داره regret رو میگه دیگه. We could have prevented this crime. یعنی actually it happened. خیلی خوب. It is 21 و 15 دقیقه. 3 دقیقه بریک. 21 و 18 دقیقه میبینمتون. 21 و 20 دقیقه. خیلی زیاد میشه که افروز. اوکی it's okay. خیلی it's okay. اگه اونور درسمون موند یه ذره بیشتر میمونیم باشه؟ اگه موندش. خیلی خوب. 30 و پس 21 و 20 دقیقه. کشتمت یعنی. الان مثلا میشه 21 و 18 دقیقه ما هنوز داریم بحث میکنیم که کی بیاییم. See you then. See you. I'm back. Hi افروز. عالی بود افروز. افروز تو شام خوردی؟ Or you are still on a diet? Hi Sama. Who is on a diet for Nowruz? Tell me about it. Nobody? Sama, are you on a diet? Afroz, are you on a diet? Parmis, hi. No. Parmis, are you on a diet? I think you don't need to go on a diet. You are fit. No, and you are fit. Someone like I need Parmis. You don't need it. I remember you. I count my oh, you are on a counting calorie. Nah, calorie counting diet, which is really difficult in my idea. Isn't it, Afroz? Afroz, eating is more important for me. And it's more pleasurable, huh? More pleasurable than being fit, huh? No, not possible. But we are big eaters. We are in the same boat. All the things, but I count. Okay. And what is the limit, Afroz? What is the limit? You are allowed to take how many calories a day? 2,000 something? Oh, only 1,000. Oh, okay. Okay. And are you always starving? Are you always hungry or no? Because 1,000 is nothing. Really? Good. Good. You eat vegetables. Okay, okay. Okay. Weekends. That's good. Good balance. Good balance. Yeah. You make it up. Okay, because we have got a cheat day and you cheat then. Very good. So let's go on with punishment. We talked about crime. Now we want to get to the second stage, which is punishment. Okay. You are supposed to match the verbs in column A with the nouns in column B. So would you please match them first? Column A with column B, and then let me know. Done. Very good. You accept. You accept. You accept the consequences. When you accept the consequences, it means that you face the music. Okay, you face the music. Consequence is the result of doing something. When you accept the consequences, you face the music. Very good. Commit a crime, convict a criminal. حواست بهش باشه. Convict a criminal. And then impose. Impose a fine. Very good, very good. Impose a fine مثل impose an embargo against country. Impose a sanction against country. Okay. به این میگیم impose. و پس الا. excellent. یه قانونی که تصویب میشه پس الا. ببین لایحه میشه بیل. B-I-L-L. هر لای اولش بیل دیگه. Okay. And then in the parliament, it should be passed. Excellent. Now, match the people with the things they do. Maybe you have got a list of people like the accused, the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, the lawyer, and the victim. And then list of things they do. You are supposed to match them. Match them first and then let me know. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. The second bingo goes to Afruz. Thank you. What about Parmis? What about Hilda? Very good. خیلی خوب. The accused is done. The accused, okay, the person who is on trial. Okay, you know trial? به جلسه چی میگیم trial؟ محاکمه ها. Yeah. trial رو ببین اینجا هم برات نوشتم. The examination in a court of law of the facts of a case to decide whether a person is guilty of a crime or responsible for an injury to another person. Okay? اون جلسه دادگاه رو افروز. خود دادگاه که میشه court of law. اون جلسه ای که اون روز برگزار میشه to be on trial. جلسه محاکمه میشه trial. Got it? آره. ولی خود اون place رو بهش میگیم court of law. The judge, which one? F, decides how a criminal should be punished. دقیقا. The jury, okay, decides whether the accused is innocent or guilty. ببین innocent و guilty are opposite. Guilty is a person who did something wrong. Innocent like children. Children are innocent. Prosecutor. Prosecutor is A. Tries to prove the accused is guilty. Tries to prove the accused is guilty. بچه چی میگیم ما به prosecutor؟ ما میگیم چیه؟ مدعی العموم میگیم. آره. Tries to prove چی؟ ببین دادستان. هیلدا. مثلا honestly نمیدونم دادستان چیه. من فکر میکردم که پروسیکیوتر که همیشه مثلا داره برخلاف حرف این کریمیناله میزنه برای اینکه بگه که مثلا تو you did something really wrong. این پروسیکیوتر نه مثلا تو فارسی بهش میگیم دادستان. lawyer دقیقا برعکسشه. tries to prove the accused is innocent. ببین پروسیکیوتر و lawyer همیشه با هم جنگ دارن. حواستون باشه. و the victim آره ویکتیم هم که همیشه اپوزیت کریمینال یا accused دیگه. the person gives evidence against the accused. پس accused و victim همیشه با هم اپوزیت هم عمل میکنن. prosecutor و lawyer همینطور. ولی judge و jury نه دیگه. they cooperate. Very good. Excellent. حالا بیایم بریم سراغ Don't you have any questions to ask for punishment 2.1 2.2 nothing. If you have any questions ask. No. So let's move on. Page 96 collocation. What words can you use with crime and law? Write in the boxes below. But I want you to do something. You are supposed to listen and fill in any blanks you have in the table. ببین you are supposed to listen and write any adjectives with crime, any verbs with crime, and also with law. But just wait. I play it for you in a minute. Just wait. So listen, please.
In spite of the large number of prisons we have, crime figures have risen again this year, with the number of drug-related crimes in particular increasing. Many law-abiding citizens believe that our existing laws are just not tough enough and do not act as enough of a deterrent against crime. In recent years, there has been a move to abolish laws which were deemed to be too harsh or strict, and to reduce the punishment for non-violent crimes, such as those against property. On the other hand, in some countries, the police can enforce laws against crossing the street at the wrong place by imposing a fine. Laws like this are passed simply to keep us safe, and some see them as an intrusion on our privacy. Focusing on petty crimes in this way can also cause people who generally obey the law to resent the police rather than respect them for what they do. They would rather their time was spent solving more serious crimes. It's difficult to believe that reducing punishments will help to combat crime. It goes without saying that laws against serious crimes should be strictly enforced. However, we also need to focus more attention on crime prevention and educating young people to abide by the law. They need to know that no one is above the law, and there are serious consequences if they're involved in criminal activities in any way. Some people believe that non-violent crimes, or so-called victimless crimes, such as fraud, should be punished less. However, there is always a victim somewhere, even if that victim is a company and its owners. And victims often feel the effects of a crime for many years, whether the attack is planned or random. Perhaps it's time to start introducing new laws rather than abolishing them.
Shall I play again? Or you got it? It was difficult for you. Okay. Okay, listen again.
Recording 18. In spite of the large number of prisons we have, crime figures have risen again this year, with the number of drug-related crimes in particular increasing. Many law-abiding citizens believe that our existing laws are just not tough enough and do not act as enough of a deterrent against crime. In recent years, there has been a move to abolish laws which were deemed to be too harsh or strict, and to reduce the punishment for non-violent crimes, such as those against property. On the other hand, in some countries, the police can enforce laws against crossing the street at the wrong place by imposing a fine. Laws like this are passed simply to keep us safe, and some see them as an intrusion on our privacy. Focusing on petty crimes in this way can also cause people who generally obey the law to resent the police rather than respect them for what they do. They would rather their time was spent solving more serious crimes. It's difficult to believe that reducing punishments will help to combat crime. It goes without saying that laws against serious crimes should be strictly enforced. However, we also need to focus more attention on crime prevention and educating young people to abide by the law. They need to know that no one is above the law, and there are serious consequences if they're involved in criminal activities in any way. Some people believe that non-violent crimes, or so-called victimless crimes, such as fraud, should be punished less. However, there is always a victim somewhere, even if that victim is a company and its owners. And victims often feel the effects of a crime for many years, whether the attack is planned or random. Perhaps it's time to start introducing new laws rather than abolishing them.
Very good. خیلی خوب. بیایم بریم آدیو اسکریپتش که بتونین جواباتون رو هم اونجا چک بکنید. Recording 18, page 164. 164, recording 18. Did you find it? Yes. خیلی خوب. عالی. In spite of the large number of prisons we have, in spite of shows always contrast. ببین به جای although، به جای despite، به جای whatever که can show contrast, we can use in spite of. Because in spite of the large number of prisons we have, crime figures have risen again this year with the number of drug-related crimes in particular increasing. Drug-related, not مثلا property related, okay? The one related to drug. Many law-abiding citizens. Law-abiding is a person who obeys the law. ببین برات اینجا هم نوشتم. Law-abiding is someone, okay, who obeys the law. یعنی obedient. Okay? It's here. Many law-abiding citizens believe that our existing laws are just not tough enough. Okay? You know tough? Not serious enough. Okay? They are not serious enough. And do not act as enough of a deterrent against crime. Yani they are not strong enough, they are not serious enough to deter people. And then in recent years there has been a move to abolish laws. Abolish yani remove. ولی چه نوع removی officially؟ ببین to abolish means to end an activity or custom or whatever officially به صورت قانونی. مثلا I think bullfighting should be abolished. So to abolish laws which were deemed to be too harsh. ببین to deem یعنی to consider. They were deemed یعنی they were considered. خیلی وقتا بچه ها میگن چرا consider چیز نداره، سینونیم نداره. سینونیم to be considered میشه to be deemed, to be judged. مثلا the area has now been deemed safe. یعنی now the area is considered safe. And then it is said that they were deemed to be too harsh or strict and to reduce the punishment for non-violent crimes یعنی petty crimes. یعنی اونقدر این crime ها واقعا جدی نیستن. petty crime such as those against property. Okay. حالا ببین میدونی چیه، اونایی هم که against property هستن شاید petty crime نیست ولی nobody is killed. Okay, nobody has been raped. یعنی violent نیست. Ask me if you have any questions up to here. یا یه بار برخورد یه دورش بکن. Up to here? No. No. On the other hand, in some countries, the police can enforce laws against crossing the street at the wrong place by imposing a fine, which is not possible in Iran. Laws like this are passed simply to keep us safe. Yeah, the purpose is safety. And some see them as an intrusion on our privacy. ببین intrusion noun intrude و intrude verbشه. ببین intrude میشه to go into a place or situation in which you are not wanted or not expected to be. ببین intrude privacy یعنی it disturbs your privacy. When something, for example, as I don't know, a rule or regulation intrudes your privacy یعنی it gets into your privacy. It disturbs your privacy. On our privacy. Focusing on petty crimes in this way can also cause people who generally obey the law to resent the police. To resent yani to be angry with. To get angry with. To resent yani to feel angry because you have been forced to accept someone or something that you don't like. کلا حواست باشه to resent یعنی to get angry, to be angry with something. resent the police rather than respect them for what they do. They would rather their time was spent solving more serious crimes. It is difficult to believe that reducing punishments will help to combat crime. What does it mean to combat crime? To combat میشه to fight. ولی to combat crime یعنی چی؟ Stop it. Stop. ببین combat crime یعنی stop crime. Combat یعنی to try to stop something unpleasant or harmful from happening or increasing. It goes without saying یعنی undoubtedly همیشه یادت باشه به جای undoubtedly میتونی بگی که it goes without saying that laws against serious crimes should be strictly enforced. However, we also need to focus more attention, past focus someone's attention on something, yani on crime prevention, and educating people or young people to abide by the law. Abide by the law yani obey the law. ببین to abide by yani to accept or obey. حالا it can be agreement yani توافق, decision, rule, law, regulation, whatever. Competitors must abide by the judge's decision. Yani they should accept it. Okay? Up to here? No? Great. No? Okay, very good. They need to know that no one is above the law and there are serious consequences. No one is above the law. Yani everybody is equal for law. No one is. It goes without saying, yani undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. بدون هر گونه شکی. Undoubtedly. It's like this. Undoubtedly. So they need to know that no one is above the law, yani everybody is the same, everybody is equal, and there are serious consequences if they are involved in criminal activities in any way. Some people believe that non-violent crimes or so-called victimless crimes, so-called خیلی قشنگه مثلا میگیم so-called mummies یعنی به اصطلاح مادر یعنی actually they don't act like a mummy. So-called teachers یعنی they don't make any efforts to teach you something useful. همطوری so-called دیگه به اصطلاح دکترن. So-called physicians. So-called victimless crimes such as fraud should be punished less. However, there is always a victim somewhere, even if the victim is a company and its owners. And victims often feel the effects of a crime for many years, whether the attack is planned or random. منظورش از random by accident, unintentional. Perhaps it's time to start introducing new laws rather than abolishing them. Abolish means stop. So ask me if you have any questions. Someone? No? Thank you then. Promise. No. Okay. No. But it wasn't difficult, huh? Hinda, what about you? It seemed difficult at first, but actually it is not. حالا بیا page 96. It needs to be reviewed. آره. You need to review the new vocabulary items. یادت پارمیز توی grammar خوندیم vocabulary uncountable بعد بگیم vocabulary items. آره. Very good. Excellent. خیلی پس برای crime adjective میتونی بگی serious، میتونی بگی non-violent، victimless، drug related، petty، random و برای crime verbs میتونی بگی commit a crime، combat، solve، to be involved in. Okay. بعد برای law strict، tough، harsh، existing و obey, break, enforce, pass, abolish, abide, introduce. اینا کلا توی اون تکسته و آدیوه بودش. حالا in order to practice more, do 2.5 on your own with the words and vocabulary items you have learned in this unit, and then we will talk about them. There are 8 of them. Okay? Something you have learned in this part, in this lesson. Whenever done, let me know. Shake a leg. I'm alone. افروزیده. هیلا. واقعا. Thank you افروز. سخت نیست که هیلدا. بیایم با هم چک کنیم. بچه let's check together. I consider myself to be a person who obeys. نه اینجا بودش. کجا بود؟ آره abiding دقیقا. به جایی بودش براتون نوشته بودم. کجاش بود؟ law abiding. اینهاش. law abiding دقیقا. Citizen, I have never broken the law in my life. The laws in this country are rather, even chewing gum is banned. Strict آره یا serious. Both are correct. آخه دیگه chewing gum is banned. Arson is a crime, property, but sometimes people can get hurt as well. Very good, excellent. Against آره against. I was given a parking something again yesterday. It is costing me a fortune. Fine, very good. It is the responsibility of the police and government to, it means stop, combat, very good, combat crime. More money should be spent on crime than on building prisons. prevention. حتی برای دیزیز و اینا هم میگیم دیگه. Prevention is better than cure. Sometimes the police feels that they are the law, یعنی they are not equal, and should not be punished for traffic offenses. دقیقاً above the law. Nobody is above the law. Yani everybody is equal. It used to be against the law to go fishing on Sundays, but thankfully that law was abolished. یعنی stopped officially. حواست باشه. پس هم abolish هم combat یعنی stop something officially. Very good. Okay, years ago. بعد حواست به vocabulary noted باشه. Prevent یعنی to stop something from happening or someone from doing something. مثلا I stayed away from the bully to prevent any trouble. This will prevent crimes from happening. Not this will avoid crimes. Avoid means to stay away from someone or something. مثلا you should try to avoid dangerous situations. ببین you prevent something okay مثلا this will prevent something from happening ولی you should avoid it. Okay, in order to avoid مثلا fights, you should be away, you should prevent being with bullies. Okay, yes, okay. So let's do 3.1. You are supposed to correct the mistakes in the text. There are 16 of them. You are supposed to correct them. ولی خیلی جاها the part of a speech has got a problem. یعنی خود word shouldn't be changed. Part of a speech should be changed. Okay? Do it fast and then we will check together. But shake a leg, okay? So done. Samadan. Very good. Second bingo goes to... Everyone's done or not yet? Done? Okay, great. خیلی خوب. If people convict a crime، گفتیم که crime و convict نمیتونه. convict criminal میشه. برای crime باید بگیم commit. Number one. Then they should be punished and made to accept the consequences of acts. No. Actions. Excellent. Very good. Actions, and at the moment the only form of... بعد از of we need a noun. Punishment. Very good. Punishment we have is to either fine, not find, fine with E at the end. Fine people for... نمیگیم small crimes, میگیم petty crimes. Very good. Petty crimes, or in prison. Instead of E, we should have I. Excellent. Imprison them for more serious criminal offenses. Very good. از کجا فهمیدیم؟ برای اینکه برای اینکه criminal is an adjective و offense is a noun. Some people feel that this system is not working. Perhaps this is because the bad people, instead of bad people, we should say criminals. Very good. آره. Criminals mix with... اگه mix with پس prisoner هم میتونی بگی. هم میتونی بگی criminals، هم میتونی بگی prisoners. Mix with other crimes، نه دیگه. With other criminals. Exactly. Okay. When they are in jail. In jail یعنی in prison. Okay. As a result, prisons may provide a way for young people who have been involved. To be involved prepositionش چیه؟ in minor offenses یعنی همون petty crime. To graduate to instead of bigger one. Serious ones, yeah, more serious ones. Okay, perfect. Rather than trying to resolve or combat this problem, یا حتی solve this problem, resolve this problem by building even more prisons, I believe the best approach is to try to prevent crime from happening in the first place. We can do this by making sure that our property is protected. Very good. Okay. Protected. برای اینکه protection چیزه noun و ما اینجا بعد از to be به adjective احتیاج داریم. And also by improving the conditions for the poorer people in our society. We can also achieve this by passing, exactly. By passing new laws that will act as یعنی noun میخوایم. deterrent. آره دقیقا. چون deter verb ولی ما بعد از we need a noun. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. عالی. Any questions? How was it? Easy or difficult? به نظرم it's easy ولی just it takes time to digest it. نه؟ به خاطر اینکه مثلا هی جمله بسازین توی سیچویشن های مختلف بر خودتون بگین. من اینو الان براتون میفرستم توی گروهتون، توی کانالی که دارین. بچه‌ها رایتینگتون رو همین رایتینگ که توی کتاب on page 97 دارین بنویسین. یه تاپیک دارین براتون اونجا میذارم. اونجا بنویسید ولی تاپیک کاردش رو حتما براتون میفرستم. Any questions? No? Great. So, okay, thank you. So we can say goodbye. Have and how can I say that? Nice night and a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Take care. Take care. You too. Thank you. Bye.